Hey guys, so here are our polar graphs. So we need to write 4 graphs, ordered pairs for this one graph. So this goes by 15. The way I know, if you go from, let me put my glasses on too, that might help. So it goes 0 to 30, so we know these are by 15. So this is going to be 165. So this ordered pair would be 1, 2. So 2 and 165. Now remember, we can go and subtract 360 from that. So 165 minus 360, and that would give us 2 and negative 195. Okay, now let me do this. If we go backwards, so backwards puts me right here at 345. Whoops. So we can do this. Negative 2 and 345. Let's do 345 minus 360. Gives us negative 15. Or negative 2 and negative 15. Okay. So this one here would be 1, 2, 3. So this would be 3 and 30. Again, subtract 300. So it would be 3 and negative 330. Okay, negative 3, let's use the straight edge, puts us at 210. So we can do negative 3 and 210. And negative 3 and what's 210 minus 360? Negative 150. Okay, so this dot is at 3, so we can do 3 and 240. Or let's see, 240 minus 360, 120, negative 120. Okay, if we go backwards, so it'd be negative 3 and 60. And then subtract 360 from that, be negative 3 and negative 300. Okay, that was kind of nice. Okay. Polar, let's see if we can do it all in here. Okay, this one is where we're going to find the magnitude. So the square root of 8 squared plus negative 5 squared. So please be careful and plug all of that in. So 8 squared. Okay, so this gives me the square root of 89. Again, on the midterm, it's multiple choice, so we don't know if that's going to just be a decimal or not. I'm just going to leave it. And then we do the inverse tangent, y over x. Now, let's do a quick little graph. Positive, negative, so we're going to have to add 360. Make sure your calculator is in degrees. Negative 5 divided by 8 plus 360. And I got, let's call it 328. Now your answer is going to look like this. So square root of 89 cosine of 328 plus I sine 328. Okay. So negative 3 squared plus negative 8 squared. Okay, 9 plus 64. So square root of 73. Tangent y over x. If we graph this, negative, we're going to add 180. Okay. I hope I'm not going too fast. And I get 249.4 degrees. So my final answer is square root of 73 cosine 249.4 plus I sine of 249.4. Okay. Negative 7 squared plus 2 squared. Also notice I'm not putting the I in the square root. Okay, square root of 53. Inverse tangent of y over x. Let's do a quick graph. Negative, positive, so add 180. 2 divided by negative 7 plus 180. 164. So square root of 53 cosine 164 plus I sine, of 164. Okay. Now here, we're just going to distribute. So this is how I'm just going to type it in clear. Square root of 41, push out cosine of 132. And I'm going to go ahead while we're here, square root of 41 sine of 132. Okay, so here we go. So my answer is going to be negative 4.3 plus 4.8i. Just don't forget that I. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let me just hit clear. Square root of 45 cosine of 292 and square root of 45 sine of 292. Okay, so that's what 2.5 minus 6.2i. We could have done plus and negative. Okay, and that is it for the polar to complex. I'll see you on the next video.